to a special episode of Indigenous Survival. I'm your host, Jeff Soaring Hawk Gibson. Today, I'm going to take you up Browning Mountain. Before I actually start walking up and taking you with me, I want to let you know go up and ask them permission to be up here for two reasons. One is it is the polite thing to do. You wouldn't want somebody coming in your, let's say you have a little fishing pond that you have, you don't want somebody coming up there and start fishing on your property. Secondly is they're very nice people, and a while back, I think around a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, an older couple came up. They walked up the back way, came up, and they were stuck out here for 3 days. They got mild hypothermia. They had no food, no water that they took with them. And like I said, they were up here stuck for 3 days. They got lost, and it is very easy to get turned around up here. When we came up, me and my family came up, they, after a few hours, and we wasn't down, and they seen our car was still here, they were about to send some people up to go find us. Now, those older couple, they were in their 80s. I know it's been on the news a while back, so if you might look back and see this. And asked permission. After a few hours, they would have sent somebody up, and those people wouldn't have stayed and had to go to the hospital. They would have been. So, with that being said, again, ask permission. I do have permission. They gave me permission from the time before. They told me when to come up, and I'm up now again. So let's get ready to go on this trip. Here, it's kind of windy today. Now this is only a couple minutes up, and you can already start seeing the slope. It's really not that bad, to be honest with you.
There's a house there.
You can kind of still see the owner's house if you look straight through these trees. So we're really not that far up yet. But you can see it's... Now I've watched other videos about Browning Mountain. They're talking about how slippery and how dangerous it is. I'll be honest with you, I've been up here a few times. Summertime, it's not really that slippery. It is hot, so you do want to take something to drink. Even right now, I do have drinks with me, so it is high up. It's 928 feet. No, is it like you might hear, is it kind of straight up or at this? No, it is like a, I don't know, a walk, almost like a walk through the park. As you go up, it goes slightly up at a time. You don't really feel it. But it is slick during the fall because of the leaves. And if you went after a rainstorm, yes, it probably would be a lot slicker. If you wear boots, I recommend it. Unfortunately, my wife did not wear any boots today. She did her good tennis shoes. Yeah, they're fine. But considering we go slow anyway, it's not that bad. But I would not come up here with joggers and try to, I'm going to jog up it. Yeah, well, let me know, you didn't let me know how you made it when you got to the top. And also I watched another video where they talked about do not attempt to do this if you're not in the best of health. I'm going to be honest with you, I am not in the best of health. I have a bad back. I have shots in my back. The doctor does watch this. You know, I told you I come up here because it's a religious place to my people. And the story is you're supposed to take like less than 40 minutes to get up here. Personally, it took me about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. Why? I went slow. I don't try to run up here. So So I'm going to show you what lies ahead, and unfortunately the video would be way too long if I took you on every single step, so I'm going to kind of do this video in stages. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna show you what lays ahead for me.
You can still see the path.
So it's not like it's, oh, I can't find anything. You need to, but you do need to stay on the path, because if you notice right down here, you could fall, you could get hurt if you don't stay on the path.
Sorry if you can't hardly understand us. It is windy.
So that's my.
I'm in the shot.
Oh well. Okay. Well, if you do come up here,
The right way.
by doing things like I said at the beginning of my video, asking permission from the owners, it's just double insurance for you. But you'll notice this log lays in the path. So there are some little spots that do look like a path, and if you're coming up here like I am in the fall right now, it is kind of hard to tell where's the path and where's not. One way of making sure that you do know is if you come up this far, this ain't even halfway up yet. I'm probably right now just at roughly a quarter, maybe a little over a quarter. But if you see this log laying here, now this log's been here forever, and it will probably continue to be here until it rots to nothing. So, because the owners do not allow anybody to mess with anything, like logging or anything. So this is how it looks. This is how it will continue to look. So if you see this log, you know I'm on a trail. In case you can't see it. I mean, now if you do look up, you still
Straight
see
up in
somewhat of
front
a
of you.
trail.
Up there's another big log in the
But
path.
you'll go, well, I can't really see it. I don't know, am I? And if you do like this video, remember to do like, share, subscribe. I do have a lot of other nice videos out there already, but I am going to come up here. Everybody comes up here in the summer and the fall. I've came up here in the summer and the fall. I'm going to do one in the winter. And I'm going to see by then if I can't camp, because they say you shouldn't be up here overnight.
Especially up there.
I'm going to try my best to see if I can't actually camp at the site itself, at the very top. But at least if I can't, I am going to come up here in the winter time, because obviously there's going to be, that's providing, one of the roads you have to drive up here is very steep. We have to put our car in traction mode just to get up it. So if we can get up it, I'm going to walk this trail in the wintertime to see the difference.
But
to
it
show
will
you,
be
but
me and you.
so stay tuned for that one, but continue to watch and
turn on
as we
post
go up.
notification.
Okay, well, we're roughly halfway up now. As you can see, the trail behind me, you'll see this log. A good way of knowing that you're still on them, on the trail, is if you see these logs laying across it. They're really not here to stop you from coming up. If you look at this one in particular, you'll see where it broke from the original, where it originally was. You know, nature. You know, nobody lives here, up here. So why bother moving anything? This is where it fell, and this is where it will stay. Okay, now you'll see from behind me, in front of me, how we're still got to go up. If you see how the trail, now when you do go up this, if you do go up, you will notice it's really, some of the times the trail is really close to the edge. Just be really careful and not fall down.
Be careful, because that's what is down there. I mean,
And remember,
we're probably
when you,
about 900 something.
and remember, that was the voice of my son, my editor. He does he makes these videos, like the raw footage into what you see on my site. But remember one thing, guys, if you do come up here, I know I said this on other videos talking about the park and stuff, like parks and stuff, please don't leave any trash. I mean, I got bottled water and stuff like that. I even brought some chips, so when I get up there, I got a little munchie, you know. Thing is, and I'll even show you something else. Old fishing vest. You know, I got little packets of gummy Fruit Loops. I like them. I'll carry this trash out with me. Please don't leave trash. One, you're disrespecting the owners. two, you're also disrespecting nature. And if you are one of the few that are lucky enough, I have seen it, my wife has seen it.
I have.
And my son spotted it too. Actually I think I took a picture of it. I think you actually spotted it on a picture. You will spot, if you're lucky, one of the lucky few, you will spot the watcher. It is a black shadow. It does look like a human, but to let you know it's not, it's been in spots like my son just showed you the video down here where he videoed. Now you can see nobody can stand there. You know, it's a drop. Yeah, he appears where you can't stand. So
He is friendly as long as you don't disrespect what's killed.
So that's enough of this, and I'll shoot when I get about 3/4 up. We're around the 3/4 mark, maybe a little under. Now, I will let you know, sometimes at some spots with all the leaves down, it is a little hard to know if you're on the trail. But this log here, you'll see there's a notch cut out of it. This lets you know that you're on the right trail. So I still got a little ways to go before we get to the stones. But again, I thought if I'm going to shoot this video, there are several videos out there that start at the trailhead and then they end. They don't let you see anything else until they get to the actual thing. So if you go by those, you're likely to get lost. I believe in letting you go kind of step by step, giving you where I come to a good indicator to let you know if you're on the path or not, to let you know it. And so it helps if you watch my video so you don't get lost.
And just to see, this is what you're going through right now. Path is right there.
But it really is hard to spot.
It is hard to spot. So that's why you do use indicators
Now,
like this.
like I said, other people, they start at the beginning and say, this is the railhead, and next thing you know, the trailhead, next thing you know is, they're showing you up here at the very top, and if you go by those, there are some things that look like paths, and if you take the wrong turn, my wife almost did. So, you'll be like that couple that's going to be lost up here for days. So, next time I shoot, it will be either at another, I'll give you another indicator, or it will be at the top of the mountain itself. So,
Stay tuned. Go.
okay, now from that last location with the notch cut in, it's about another, in minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and you'll come up on the actual stones itself.
Sorry for the wind.
So, sorry about this wind, but it is November. Yeah.
When you get uphill, do not disrespect it.
Please don't take anything from it.
And anything that's uphill is an offering for the watcher, so don't disrespect
There
it.
used to be, if I have pictures, I'll try to see if I can't post one or two with the,
I will be editing the video. Well, there will be pictures that will pop up on the screen of what it was looking like when we got here the first time.
and there used to be a stack of rock somebody built, and I built one myself. Somebody had tore it up. They were over here.
There was, if you see, there's my mom, the producer. There was Rocks Hill and Rocks Hill on the big one. There was Rocks Hill on this one.
Here.
My mom and my son built one right there. So people have been up here and disrespected it.
They threw rocks in this.
They threw rocks, which
All this was
this
rock.
is a fire pit where you can burn and get for him. Sorry again for the audio. So yet again, please do not disrespect it.
Don't go up here and please don't paint anything. There has been people that has painted. I don't know what happened to them in the past, but please just don't.
And there is other videos out there that says, if you disrespect it, it will do harm.
Hey, you got one.
Right now,
Okay. Now, as you know, we're already at the top of Browning Mountain. I made a few things. Being Native American myself, I'm descendant of Chief Little Turtle, that this place is sacred to us. So I decided, and I do believe in the Watcher. I personally saw it. My wife saw it. She thought there was somebody following us. So I hope I have it on video on one of my older ones. I will check, and if I find a picture or the video of it, I will put that on here. You'll see it at the end of this video. But so what I did was I hand carved everything myself. This is painted, but it's hand carved. You can look inside. You'll see the tool marks where I said, and it took me a couple days due to the weather to actually carve this. This I carved out of one single block of wood. There was a log. I burned. This is a gift for the Watcher. I made a spear. Yes, this is not this is not stone. I carved it out of wood to make it one solid piece. Painted it. Everything's been protected for the weather. But so if you come up here and you see it, you will see my name on it. I am Soaring Hawk. Right now I have a rock on there just to weight it down because I fastened it down so it doesn't come out. But if you come up here and you see this, you know, bring little offerings to him. This is sage. I'm gonna leave it there. People normally burn this stuff to ward off. I am not gonna light it and burn it. Tobacco was very important in our culture. We smoked it in peace pipes or regular pipes. Peace pipes were the ones made by Europeans that had the tomahawk head on one end and the pipe on the other. Those were not created by us. We made regular pipes. And if you do subscribe to my channel, you'll see I will be making one by hand, traditional ways. So I'm leaving this here for him. Piece of quartz and a purple piece of quartz. I'm leaving this here for him. If you do come up, be honest with you, hopefully no one steals this stuff, but if you come up and all this is still here, leave him an offering for allowing you to come up here, and you never know, he may gift you with something. That does happen. Last time I was here, there was no wind. It was dead silent. No chirping of birds or anything like that. I did ask if I could take a rock, and the next thing I knew, out of them standing right here, a feather fell from the sky. I do have that feather at my house, and it landed on a rock. I took that as the one that he allowed me to have, and it's at my house.
your daughter-in-law.
So if you do come up and you see this stuff, please respect it. It is here for him, but leave him an offering. It don't have to be money. Money didn't mean much to us. Okay, money didn't mean much. Money didn't mean much to us at all. It could be something like if you go to Hobby Lobby. If you notice my necklace, I make these. If you notice, they're glass beads. You can go to Hobby Lobby, buy a glass bead, drop it in there. That was an important trade item. I wouldn't say leave anything like silver. To be honest with you, I would if it was years back, because silver was a trade item. It was respected by us. But in this day and age, in this day and age, yeah, it's not advisable to leave stuff like silver, gold, whatever. Gold, nothing to us either. But some beads. Sorry for the wind, guys. But trade item we used. Maybe even another cigar, just to replace it. So, if you come up here, like I said, respect the place. And if you watch this video, check out my other videos. I got more coming. Solo camping in the winter, stuff like that. But please, if you do come up, respect the stuff. Please don't take anything. If you come up and this happens to have a lot of stuff in it, please don't take anything from it. I'm not saying something bad happens, but if you listen to some other videos and that, when they tried to log this area back in the 1800s, the people got sick and they died.
Machinery.
Don't know. Then later in the early 1900s, again they tried to log it. Machinery broke down. So yeah, I'm not saying that's a mystical spirit doing this stuff and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just best to leave it alone. But definitely respect the place, and definitely like, share, subscribe if you like this. Go back and watch some other videos. I show you how to trap, fish, stuff like that, making spears, numerous different ones. So remember, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you at my next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you get to the stones that Browning Mountain's famous for, if you head in, you will see small amounts of trail. I mean, very small. It's not that obvious, but if you come in from the opposite direction, if you leave the opposite direction from where you came from, and you come about in minutes, about 5 to 10 minutes inward, what you're going to come to is this. This is a pond. Now, I'm not a water expert by no means.
We never knew it was here.
I never knew. I am not a water expert by no means. I can't douse for water or anything like that. I do know how to find water if I need it to, type of deal. Like, that's one of the things I teach. But from the looks of this, there's no stream coming in and out. Okay, there's no creek. There's no nothing. This is not rainwater.
That's 360 degrees.
This is not rainwater. There's no creek. Creeks flow. All water flows downhill.
Mind you, there is a river, a creek bed that's dried up.
But I'm assuming if I had to lay money, if this was Las Vegas, and I had to make a bet, this is fed by a spring. It has to be. If you look close enough, you actually see ripples. Well, I did see a fish pop up. So there is life in here. It's being fed by something. Logic says this has to be spring water. Now, what I suggest you, I'm not telling you come up here, get a bottle and start guzzling this. Absolutely not. If I was lost up here and I came across this with the equipment I have, yes, I can.
There's life right there.
I could drink this after I purified it. Whether that's running it through my water purifier or I made a simple water filter out of charcoal and stuff, but I'm not going, that's for my other videos I have, but I'm just letting you know how far it is in. Once you get there and you come in this way, when you come in this way, you see the stones, turn that way about 5 to 10 minutes, roughly, unless you're a really quick walker, then it's a lot faster. But if you're like me, I'm slow.
And I will see about right over there is the stones.
So it's probably, like I said, average walker, 5 to 10 minutes inward. But I wanted to let you know that where it is. I, again, want to tell people, that way you don't get lost.
There's another video out there that says there's a pond. He doesn't explain it.
And you could get lost. But again,
And still, just don't disrespect this.
don't throw trash in it. Please, if you take whatever you bring in, take out. If you notice the back of my wife, I have a bag, and that's to carry everything I bring in. Make sure there's no.
There's all our trash. And if
So-
you notice, there's no trash here.
And there's no feeding. There's nothing feeding it. It has to be under there. And if you look a little bit, you see ripples. It could be being fed in the middle. I don't know. So